There are few countries on Earth that stir the soul quite like Argentina. From the icy glaciers of Patagonia to the passionate streets of Buenos Aires, this South American giant is a country that lives and breathes emotion. It's a land where adventure meets elegance, where nature's raw beauty blends with human warmth and artistry. Picture yourself sipping a glass of Malbec as the sun dips behind the Andes, or standing before the thunderous Iguazú Falls, feeling nature's heartbeat echo through your chest. Whether you crave culture, cuisine, or untouched wilderness, Argentina promises a journey that stays with you forever. Not just in your memory, but deep within your heart. Buenos Aires, the city of passion and poise. Buenos Aires, Argentina's vibrant capital, is a city that feels alive in every sense. Known as the Paris of South America, its elegant boulevards, European architecture, and bohemian neighborhoods create a blend of old-world charm and modern energy. But what truly defines Buenos Aires is its soul, the rhythm of tango, the aroma of sizzling asado, and the unshakable pride of its people. Start your journey in San Telmo, where cobblestone streets echo with the sounds of live music and dancers moving with hypnotic grace. Visit La Boca, a colorful neighborhood where art bursts from every corner and every wall tells a story. In Recoleta, explore the iconic cemetery, resting place of Argentina's beloved Eva Perón, where marble mausoleums rise like miniature palaces. Then, as night falls, feel the city's heartbeat at a local milonga, a traditional tango dance hall, where strangers become partners in one of the world's most passionate dances. Buenos Aires isn't just a city to visit, it's a city to feel. Iguazú Falls, nature's roaring masterpiece. Far to the north, where Argentina meets Brazil, lies one of the planet's most awe-inspiring natural wonders, the mighty Iguazú Falls. Spread across 270 individual cascades surrounded by lush rainforest, this thundering spectacle is a true force of nature. The centerpiece, the Devil's Throat, Garganta del Diablo, is a horseshoe-shaped waterfall that swallows both sight and sound, a moment that leaves even the most seasoned traveler speechless. The experience is not just visual, it's emotional. The mist clings to your skin, the roar of water vibrates through your bones, and suddenly you realize you're standing face to face with something ancient, powerful, and eternal. Beyond the falls, the Iguazu National Park teems with exotic wildlife. Colorful toucans, curious coatis, and butterflies that seem painted by hand. To see Iguazu is to witness the raw artistry of nature itself. Patagonia, the wild heart of Argentina. If Argentina has a soul, it beats strongest in Patagonia. This vast, untamed wilderness at the southern edge of the world feels like another planet. A place where glaciers carve valleys, winds sculpt mountains, and silence speaks louder than words. In El Calafate, the mighty Perito Moreno Glacier dominates the landscape. A towering wall of ice that cracks, groans, and occasionally explodes into the turquoise waters below. It's one of the few glaciers in the world still advancing, a living monument to the planet's frozen beauty. Further north lies El Chaltén, the trekking capital of Argentina, where hikers follow winding trails through pristine forests and crystal lakes to gaze upon the jagged spires of Mount Fitzroy. Every step in Patagonia feels like stepping into a painting, vast, unspoiled, and humbling. This is the Argentina of explorers and dreamers, where the air is pure and the land seems endless. Whether you're ice trekking, kayaking through icy fjords, or simply watching the stars from a remote cabin, Patagonia will remind you of just how magnificent Earth can be. Mendoza, where wine meets the Andes. For lovers of fine wine and breathtaking scenery, Mendoza is paradise. Nestled at the foothills of the Andes, it is the heart of Argentina's wine country, home to some of the finest vineyards in the world. Here, the sun shines almost every day of the year, the air is crisp, and the soil gives life to the country's most famous export, the Malbec. Wandering through the vineyards of the Uco Valley feels like walking through a dream. Rows of vines stretch towards snow-capped peaks, and the scent of ripening grapes fills the air. Most visitors come for the wine tastings, but Mendoza offers so much more. Horseback rides through golden vineyards, hot air balloon adventures over the fields, and even the challenge of climbing Mount Aconcagua, the highest peak in the Americas. In the evening, enjoy an authentic Argentinian asado under the stars, paired with a glass of Malbec that seems to taste like the very essence of the land itself. Bariloche, Argentina's alpine wonderland. Tucked away in the Lake District of northern Patagonia, San Carlos de Bariloche is often called Argentina's Switzerland. Surrounded by snow-capped mountains and deep blue lakes, Bariloche combines natural beauty with cozy charm. Its streets are lined with wooden chalets, chocolate shops, and mountain lodges, creating the perfect base for year-round adventure. In winter, Bariloche becomes South America's premier ski destination, drawing thrill-seekers from around the world to the slopes of Cerro Catedral. In summer, the landscape transforms into a playground for hikers, bikers, and kayakers. The Circuito Chico Scenic Drive reveals sweeping views of lakes and forests, while the Nahuel Huapi National Park surrounds you in serene wilderness. But beyond the activities, Bariloche has a spirit of peace, a sense that time slows down here, letting you savor every view, every flavor, every breath. Ushuaia, the end of the world. Travel any further south and you'll fall off the map, quite literally. Ushuaia, the world's southernmost city, sits at the edge of Tierra del Fuego, where the Andes meet the sea. This remote outpost is often called the end of the world, and standing on its shores, watching the Beagle Channel stretch toward Antarctica, you can feel that truth. Here, adventure feels raw and limitless. Boat tours glide past islands crowded with penguins and sea lions, while snowy peaks rise sharply from the ocean. In Tierra del Fuego National Park, winding trails lead through forests, rivers, and glacial lakes, a wild and unspoiled landscape that few places on Earth can match. Ushuaia is also the gateway to Antarctic cruises, making it the perfect final stop for those chasing the ultimate travel dream. It's a place that humbles you, reminding you of how small we are in this vast, breathtaking world. Salta and the Northwest, the colors of tradition. In Argentina's far northwest, the landscapes change again. Desert valleys, red canyons, and multicolored mountains stretch beneath endless blue skies. The region around Salta is one of the country's most underrated treasures. Rich in history, indigenous culture, and surreal beauty. Salta itself is a city of colonial charm, with cobblestone streets, lively plazas, and the warmest of welcomes. Venture beyond, and you'll discover Cafayate, a high-altitude wine region producing the crisp white Torrontés grape. Drive through the Quebrada de Humahuaca, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and marvel at the Hill of Seven Colors in Purmamarca, a masterpiece of nature painted in reds, pinks, and greens. Here, life moves slowly. Locals gather in sunlit squares to share mate and stories. Music fills the air at night, and tradition feels alive in every heartbeat. Argentina isn't just a destination, it's an experience that touches every sense. It's the rhythm of tango echoing through Buenos Aires, the taste of Malbec under the Andes, the thunder of Iguazú Falls, and the silence of Patagonia's endless plains. It's a country that teaches you to feel, deeply and unapologetically. Whether you come seeking adventure, serenity, or passion, Argentina gives you all of it, and more. Because once you've stood beneath its skies, shared its food, and felt its heartbeat, you'll realize Argentina isn't just a place you visit. It's a place that stays with you forever.